Hi, everybody. This is Joey D. I'm going to teach you how to dance the twist, so get ready to have a ball. Before we begin, let's make sure you're familiar with the instruction booklet. Be sure to keep the booklet handy so you can follow directions as we go along. Ready? Okay, let's do the twist.
Come on, baby, let's do the twist. Come on, baby, let's do the twist. Take me by my little hand and go like this. Yeah, twist, baby, twist. Ooh, just like this. Come on, little miss, and do the twist. My daddy is sleeping, and mama ain't around. Oh, my daddy is sleeping, and mama ain't around. We gonna twist it, till we tear the house down. Knows how to twist.
Life in every form expresses rhythm. Dance rhythm can be learned first by listening to the music and gaining a feeling for the beat. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, now tap. 1, 2, now slide. 1 and 2 and 3 and reverse. 1 and 2 and 3, reverse. Now, class, let's get in a circle and try 4 steps between each position. And remember, the line of dance is around the dance hall. Ready? Elbow. 1, 2, heel of the hand. 1, 2, fingers now. 1, 2, fingers again. 1, 2, heel. Now, let's dance it with music.
May I have this dance?
Yes, I'd love to.
My name is Tom Clark.
I'm Sue Jensen.
In the early 50s, dancing was mostly ballroom dancing, very rigid and very void of any self-expression. It was boring.
There's one dance more exciting than the rest. I like the polka best. Papa, won't you dance with me, please?
The music was really music that my parents in that generation listened to. You didn't relate to it. You didn't want to dance to it. Not me, anyway. And the teenagers that I knew, we were looking for something else.
Beautiful music, dancing, and the Lily Hoppers here at the Savoy, the home of happy people, the largest ballroom in New York, Harlem, or any place else in the world.
Spells excitement, enjoyment, gaiety, and this is what rhythm and blues as a beat gave the people, an inspiration to clap your hands, and smile, and jump. Even if it didn't have rhythm, I mean, you could feel something in it. And most of it is all about, basically, it's all about feeling, you know. Well, really, I was a tap dancer. But in the early 50s, my partner, Honey Coles, and I used to do quite a few dates at the Apollo Theater with some of the rhythm and blues groups.
Jumping at the break of day.
Showtime at the world-famous Apollo Theater. And we bring you the Harlem Variety Review.
Most of the groups did not have an organized stage act. And after looking at our routines, they would start asking how you do particular steps. So I'd show them a few things. And eventually I became a choreographer for most of the groups.
Do you want to rock children? Do you want to roll children? Do you want to jump children?
I taught them jazz moves, like the Charleston and a few of the older steps, and the kids really caught on. They'd meet the groups and say, I like that step you did in such and such a number, you know, the one like this, and they would do it maybe better than the group.
Rock and roll, rock and roll, rock and roll.
So the choreography helped get everybody into the feeling of dancing.
I'll rock 'em, roll 'em all night long. I'm a 60-minute man.
And when she gets all excited, she begs for my big 10-inch record of the band that plays the blues.
You know, a lot of the records you heard on the jukebox had what you call dirty lyrics, you know, suggestive lyrics. The kids would just play these records so many times, man, until the grooves would get worn out.
Oh, baby, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. You know I wanna see you with it, with it, with it, with it, with it. Because from your darling baby, your time always. Yeah, baby,
The first song I wrote was a song called Get It. Get it, get it, get it, you know I wanna see you with it. And you know what? We sold about 250,000 records, man. So what happened? The stockholders at King Records used to come through and pat me on my back, tell me what a great song, right? Say, Hank, write some more of those dirty lyrics, you know? So I came up with a song, man, called Work With Me, Annie.
work with me, Annie.
In the ghettos in Detroit, we had a thing called Work With Me. Say, man, did you get some work last night? Like sex, you know. Man, that was one of the hottest R&B records ever recorded.
Work with me, Annie. Let's get it while the getting is good. So good, so good, so good, so good. Annie, please don't cheat. Give me all my meat. So good too.
Kids liked the real thing. They wanted raw. And these kind of records, man, brought it all out, you know? Work with me, Annie.
Hello, Frank. Listen, the family says no, but I'll sneak out tomorrow night and meet you anyway. Okay? Swell. See you tomorrow night.
Peeping in the people's door. Like a one-eyed cat peeping in the people's door. I can look at you, baby, there you ain't no child no more. I just shake, rattle, and roll. Shake, rattle, and roll. Shake, rattle, and roll. Shake, rattle, and roll. You won't do.
I was sitting in my bedroom flicking through the radio stations, and I came across a black radio station in Philadelphia called WDAS, and this music was different. I remember my feeling was that you just wanted to get up and dance. You felt it. You could feel it. You felt it in your soul. It was the kind of music that you felt and you internalized, and your body just went with it. And teenagers all over were having the same type of experience. They were listening to rhythm and blues, and they just connected immediately to it and wanted to dance to it.
Yes, sirree. This is yours truly, Alan Freed, here at WINS New York, the home with the big beat.
Now, Viola wants this one dedicated to her boyfriend, Jimmy, who plays fullback for Stanford High.
Womp bom balloon bom 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 to the boot, oh root, 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 to the boot, oh root. Oh womp bom balloon bom 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 bom. I got a girl named Sue. She knows just what to do. I got a girl named Sue. She knows just what to do. She rock to the east, she rock to the west, but she's the gal that I love best. To the booty, oh Rudy, to the booty, oh Rudy, to the booty, oh Rudy, to the booty.
They started to call rhythm and blues rock and roll to attract white teenagers. And even the white performers began to play it. But it all meant the same thing to us. We danced to the music, we went to see the latest rock and roll shows. It united us as teenagers. Our parents, the older generation, they just didn't get it. And I think it frightened them. I guess we appeared to them that we were kind of out of control.
This rock and roll is a musical noise symptomatic of a decadent and irresponsible youth. Its savage rhythm leads to lust and crime.
Thank God there's people there that'll feel the Spirit of God. They'll stand up and say it's wrong, it's sin. But you, teenager, you're engulfed in it. You're sunk. You're pulled down. You're trampled on. You're bound and forsaken by the devil.
That two-beat pattern is the music brought to the United States of America by the communist conspiracy to corrupt teenagers, and it's in every rock and roll number.
We've set up a 20-man committee to do away with this vulgar, animalistic, nigger rock and roll pop.
Rock and roll has got to go, and go it does. That's the best way I know to get rid of them.
I don't know how MBC can allow that sort of thing. It's not musical. It's obscenity.
Who's your favorite singer now?
Well, the blossom by my soul, but what's wrong with me? I'm rich and like a man, and it wasn't true. I'm ready to say I'm out, wild as a bug, I'm in love. I'm all shook up. When my hand is shaking,
rock and roll music, if you like it, if you feel it, you can't help but move to it. That's what happens to me. I can't help it.
I'm all shook up.
What the heck is a mambo?
We know from your letters that you would like to learn the mambo if it didn't take too long and you could do it at home. Well, my husband says that he can teach you the foundation step of the dance in less than a minute. So here is your teacher, Arthur Murray.
You just start with the left foot, and you go forward together, forward, back together, back. And now with the music, please, Ray. Really, will you do it with me?
television was geared for wholesome family entertainment, and there seemed to be a fear that if kids were to see rock and roll on TV, that they would turn into juvenile delinquents. So before they put rock and roll in your living room, they had to clean it up.
Say, kids, what time is it?
Sleepers, sleepers. President Eisenhower took the day off today.
A new 1958 Edsel.
Here they are, America's favorite family.
If you're caught outside during a nuclear explosion...
Bowling Queens.
This is WFIL TV, Channel 6 in Philadelphia. Here is one song that will be in the top 10. Where? I can't tell you. It's Danny and the Juniors at the Hop.
So when you're chicken at the hop, do the dance sensations that are sweeping the nation at the hop. Let's go to the hop. Let's go to the hop. Oh baby, let's go to the hop. Oh baby, let's go to the hop.
American Bandstand was a record hop where the record artists would come on a daily basis, and we as teenagers would go there to dance. After we were there about 6 months, we were asked by the producer to become members of the committee. You remember the committee?
That's just where it began. Yeah.
Okay, and we were given a card, so we didn't have to stand in line anymore. And when you had this committee card, you were allowed to walk right past the line and just get right in.
We'd walk down the street, sign some autographs. 15 years old, and now you're a big deal. You know, when you're on television, you're receiving fan mail. So you felt very special.
Teenagers all over the country looked at us to see how they would wear their hair, how they would dress. They looked at us, you know, as role models for them.
Your full name?
Carol Skelterberg.
How do you spell your last name?
Scaldeferri.
How old are you, Carol?
I'm 15.
And you have what color hair?
She became so famous for carrying a comb on American Bandstand that many years later, Bette Midler did a show in Philadelphia, and I went to see it. And I heard her say, "I'm Carol Skelterberg," you know, and she had the comb, and I freaked out. I said, "It's really amazing. After all these years, it's 20 years later, she's doing a show bringing up
the
Carol."
comb. But Dick
That's
Clark
how
used to
famous
he used to kid me about my combs. He didn't like us combing our hair on television. I was so
He used to
vain.
take your combs, didn't he?
And he had a whole collection of my combs because he'd say,
Right.
"Carol, give me the comb." He'd see me, I'd be combing my hair, and he said, "Give me," and he had a whole collection by the end of the week. You know,
Well, you wanted a clean-cut image.
he didn't want anyone combing their hair.
You weren't allowed to chew gum. You couldn't dance suggestively. There just were an awful lot of things you couldn't do. Everyone had to be really clean-cut for television.
When a girl changes from bobby socks to stockings, and she starts trading her baby toys for gold. When that one shy little sleepyhead learns about love and its lilt, you can bet that the change is more than from cotton to silk. If a miss wants to be kissed instead of cuddled, and to this you are in doubt
Shall we stroll a bit by the diamonds, the stroll?
Come, let's stroll across the floor. Come, let's stroll across the floor. Now turn around, baby, let's stroll once more.
Sometimes you would go to a different neighborhood and you'd pick up a new move or a new type of dance or style, and you would bring it to the show. And if Dick liked it and it was approved, he would put you in the spotlight dance. Jimmy and I went to the same high school together, and one day he asked me if I wanted to go on the show because they were having a jitterbug contest, and Jimmy was a good dancer. So I said, sure. And that's how we got on the show. Later on, we introduced a dance that they had never seen called the Strand, and Dick gave us several spotlights doing the dance, and it became popular. Was done before we brought it out. Maybe not by white people, but it was definitely done by black people.
And we used to see it in high school. We introduced it
as the Strand.
The Strand.
Not as a black dance, as a dance.
That we
called
made,
the Strand.
and we made it up. We had to say we made it up on the air. If we said we weren't allowed to say that the black people taught us.
Why is that?
We weren't allowed to say it. We had to say that we made it up. Because after we said we made it up, the next day we had about 50, 100 people after us to beat us up outside the show, all black.
They beat you up?
They came after us. We had, Dick Clark got us protection, remember?
Mm-hmm. Actually, it was kind of a surprise. When he asked us on air where you learned the dance, we didn't really know quite how to handle it. It wasn't that he said you can't say black people. He didn't say that. It's just we knew at the time that he asked that question, we didn't really want to say that, oh, black people taught us to us.
We always thought, of course, they definitely did it better. You know. But, of course, we received all the fame about it and got all the credit for it, you know, in our letters from
really
our
unfair,
fans.
huh?
But, no, it wasn't fair, really, when you think about it. Because at that time, you weren't thinking that you where you really
Stealing
got the dance.
something
You didn't think you were stealing anything, right? Absolutely. But we were.
What do Denver's teenagers want to do?
Well, do you want to dance and hold my hand? Squeeze and tell me I'm the lover man. Oh, baby.
To our Top 10 Dance Party here on Channel 13 in the Big M, Memphis, Tennessee.
Well, this is a record hop. Jim Lounsbury here on Saturday afternoon.
Oh, yes, it's the Dave Center Dance Party, brought to you by Maid Rice, the Art Propose Show.
Okay, Dottie, you're first. What do you rate the record?
90.
90? Why do you rate it 90?
It's got a good beat, and I think it's a pretty good dance too.
Okay.
It's Madison time. Hit it. You're looking good. A big, strong line. When I say hit it, I want you to go 2 up and 2 back with a big, strong turn and back to the Madison. Hit top. You're looking good. Now, when I say hit it, I want you to go 2 up and 2 back, double cross, come out of it with the rifleman. Hit top. Crazy.
White kids were trying to dance like black kids, but they had a way of dancing where they didn't move the hips, especially on bandstand and those type of shows. And if you dance without moving your hips, it just ain't happening.
I want the big, strong Jackie Gleason and Back to the Medicine. Hit it. And away we go.
I gave the world the biggest dance craze ever. A record called A Twist.
Come on, baby, let's do the twist. Come on, baby, let's do the twist. Take me by my little hand and go like this.
I was watching my group going through a routine, and they were twisting the bodies, and the lyric came to me, twist. When they did a twist, that leg would go up real low down, and then they like clean it up, and then they go back. Do this.
Did they pick that up from kids on the street, do you think?
No, I don't know where they got it from. I really don't. I think it just made it up as they was going along, because most of their gimmicks was spontaneous right on stage, you know. Anything that would grab attention, you know, some shock that had shock value. I knew it was gonna be big, but when King finally released it, they made it the B-side of a tune I recorded called Teardrops in Your Letter, which was a love ballad. And I kept telling man, I said, the monster's on the other side. Please turn that record over. You know, it's on, I couldn't convince them.
Hank Ballard in the midnight of the
The kids saw us doing the twist at the Royal Theater in Baltimore. Next thing I knew, they took it to the Buddy Dean show, which was a dance party show. When Buddy Dean saw the kids out there doing the twist, he was really shocked, man. He called Dick Clark and said, you should see these kids over there doing a dance called a twist. You know, it's a song by Hank Ballard and the Midnighters. So Dick said, I don't even want to hear it. Don't even want to hear it, because I know it's another one of those dirty records, you know.
There's trouble in paradise, and heaven's not the same. The angels sit and cry. They say it's such a shame. They'd like our love to be just like before. Then the trouble in paradise will be no more. Calling all angels, calling all angels, calling all angels, ooh. Calling all angels, calling all angels, calling all angels, ooh.
It was this. It was people moving their hips. It was hips. It was hips, and it was doing hips, and that was nasty in 1959, 1960. They don't do things like that. I mean, we just got over the jitterbug. We just got over Elvis Presley gyrating. We just got over kids going crazy, dancing Little Richard, Tutti Frutti, All Rudy. I mean, now we got this very suggestive movement.
Twist wasn't nasty when you did it, though.
Nothing's nasty when I do it. I make everything nice. I have that talent. I do.
All right, class, let's all be seated. I'm the music teacher, Dave.
I used to do impressions. You know, nuts, crazy kid doing anybody and everybody. Harry Belafonte, Nat King Cole, the Platters, Elvis Presley, Jerry Lewis. I mean, all of them.
You ain't nothing but a little lamb, so may you rip this fat square. 'Cause when I get back, I'm gonna be
Your teddy bear. Some kids were doing Twist on Bandstand because they picked it up from kids that were doing it in the ghetto. Then my record company says, you got the song called The Twist, come sing it. You sound just like Hank Ballard. So they set up everything, and I sang it.
This is a pretty frightening thing. It's sweeping the country all over the place. Hottest dance sensation in the last 4 years, a thing called the twist. Ladies and gentlemen, here's Chubby Checker.
Come on, baby, let's do the twist. Come on, baby,
I was in Miami during the time in 1960. I was taking a swim, and I heard this record, Twist, blasting across white radio, big pop station there in Miami. I said, wow, I'm finally getting some white airplay. I'm gonna be a superstar. And it was Chubby Checker. I thought it was me, you know. Chubby had done such a beautiful clone of my record, you know. And I'm grateful that he did, because it takes a master to emulate my sound, and he did it, you know. I thought it was me, so help me God, until almost the end of the record. It was Chubby Checker. But if Chubby hadn't recorded the Twist, it wouldn't have been as big as it is today. That's for sure.
I showed people my concept of what the Twist was to me. You remove your hands from your partner, putting out a cigarette at both feet, wiping off your bottom with a towel to the beat of the music. People understood that. You were shy to dance in front of your girlfriend because you weren't a good dancer. You didn't have to be a great dancer to do a twist. You just need to, all you need is do those little steps and a little imagination, and you were home. That was the success of it. It's the success of anything. Simple, it's easy to do, and it has a beat. That was it. Once people saw what I was doing, then it was all right to take it even further, and they did.
We were doing it on Bandstand, and the big issue was you could move your hips. Chubby Checker, in singing the song, was moving his hips and as teaching the twist and showing you how the twist should be done. So it was very socially acceptable now for us to be moving our hips, and no one was going to think lesser of you, you know, for it. The other breakaway from what was going on in dance at the time was that you weren't following the lead of your partner. And you didn't, you know, you weren't going back to your partner at any point. You weren't coupled with your partner. Your partner was individually doing his thing and you were doing your thing. And that was a very new concept in dance. It changed the way that we danced from that point on.
Twist left the charts, and we were looking for something new. I did the hucklebuck, I did the pony, and we thought that was the end of it. Basically, we thought we had shot our load. That was it, if that's a nice way to say that. But I was thinking, well, you know, we got a couple hit records, 2 number ones, 3 number ones, and how lucky can you get?
On number 1, you're going to turn about 45 degrees or so. 1, 2, bend your knee. 2, 1, 2, 1.
I think you've met your match today.
Put your right one. No.
That's it.
That's it. That's it. Now you practice for a minute, will you please?
Sure.
Very good. And I have a little pattern here for the twist. The starting position, our feet is slightly apart, and one of our foot, the right one or the left one, is a little bit ahead of the other one. On number 2, you turn to the right, and on the 3rd count, you turn to the left, and then it's just a continuous repetition. Good. Try to imitate me what I do. Okay. Turn around.
With the advent of the 1960s, it seemed like the whole atmosphere and attitude was youth-oriented. We had people dancing rock and roll who were over 30, and that was unheard of.
Let the word go forth that the torch has been passed to a new generation of Americans.
You make me wanna come on now, come on now, come on now, come on now. All right, all right, all right, all right.
Well, in the late 1950s, I had already established my band, Joey D and the Starlighters, and we were the hot band in the northern New Jersey area, I'm proud to say. And eventually we got an engagement at a place in New York City called the Peppermint Lounge. The Peppermint Lounge was right in the heart of the theater district. One particular night, it was raining, it was teeming out, and we had some people come in very fashionably dressed. I knew they were people of means. And they sat in a table off to the corner. There were about 4 of them, 5, I think, 2 couples and one man. And about halfway through our show, I did the twist, and the kids were up there doing it. And 2 of the people, a guy and girl, I guess on a dare, got up, and they danced with these roughnecks and these rowdies. The next day, it seems the odd person that was with them was a newspaper reporter by the name of Charlie Knickerbocker. And he wrote about Hope Hampton, who was one of the society people which were dancing. And that night, we had about 10 people come in from the theater. And the next night, about 20, and then 40, and then it just escalated until the place was inundated with people.
Well, they got a new dance and it goes like this. Yeah, the name of the dance is the Peppermint Twist.
Here and now, the slumming is at a little bar called the Peppermint Lounge. It's nestled in a rather unimposing Manhattan neighborhood on 45th Street, just east of 7th Avenue. To the regulars of the Peppermint, the twist is not new. But then society discovered it, and almost overnight, the Rolls-Royce set began to mingle with the motorcycle set. So now they rub elbows in the mob that lines up every night outside the Peppermint Lounge. The mink stole has become as common as the bulky sweater and the black leather jacket. The visitors to the Peppermint Lounge now include such notables as Mrs. Jean Smith, a sister of the President of the United States and a United States Senator, Jacob Javits. And sometimes even high social standing can't get you in. As many as 1,000 customers are turned away every night.
Meet me, baby, down on 45th Street. Where the Peppermint Twist is me. And you'll learn to do this, the Peppermint Twist. It's all right all night. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It's okay all day. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. And you'll learn to do this, the Peppermint Twist.
Judy Garland was one of the first ones to come in when it became famous. Shelley Winters always let you know when she was there. I mean, she was as boisterous as ever. John Wayne, the Duke, came in, and I've been asked before, did he get up and do the twist? And I said no, and if he did, I wouldn't have been his fan anymore. You don't expect the Duke to do the twist.
I started at the Peppermint as a waitress. And I got up one night and I just jumped up on this little wrought iron railing and started dancing. And the people just went nuts. They went crazy. And people used to come in and say, we want to see the girl who dances on the wrought iron railing. So my boss would get me up there and, you know, I'd start to twist. In the beginning, when the lounge first took off, when the Peppermint Lounge first took off, we were freestyle dancers. But then when the choreographer came in and, you know, choreographed a show, then we became more or less, you know, professional dancers. We used to shake our fannies, and the fringe on our fannies was cloth to go 80 miles an hour. That is what made us really, I think, as famous as we were, because everybody wanted to shake their fannies as fast as us. It was youthful, and the adults wanted to learn how to do it. They went from straight lace dancing to a form where they could get out there and kick their heels and just have one hell of a good time.
bar.
This
It's a nightclub.
People start to flock back to uptown once
Twist
started.
jumped on. Tuesday nights.
Tuesday nights they had
big night. 2 big bands, one in the front and one in the back, and we would give a twist contest for everyone, anyone who wanted to enter.
We won so many twist contests that after a while, people started calling us the world's greatest twisters. And we were.
This group loves challenges. I mean, because of Lindy Hop, we had built up this great stamina. And we would love for a group to get up with us, and we just burn them down.
When Joey D had the Peppermint Twisters, we went up against them. They had a contest. They said, well, my dance is against yours. We said, okay, because they were very popular down at the Peppermint Lounge. We were very popular at Smalls. And when it came down to the contest, we were there. They never showed up.
The winners are Bubbaloo Parks and the Parkettes, the world's greatest twisters.
Isn't it the in thing to do? I think so, yes. It really is the in thing to do. What would be some of the out things to do? No, I guess the only comment I could make on that is not to do it would be out. I mean, if you don't do it, you're just considered out. I don't know of anyone that doesn't do it at the moment.
Come on, everybody. Clap your hands. Oh, you're looking good.
The #1 record of the country for 13 weeks now. Here it is, Chubby Checker and Let's Twist Again.
Come on, let's twist again. Like we did last summer. Yeah, let's twist again. Like we did last year. Do you remember when things really hurt? Yeah, let's twist again. Christmas time is here. Round and round and up and down we go again. Oh, baby, make me know you love me so. Twist again, like we did last summer. Come on, let's twist again, like we did last year. Twist!
This was what people were waiting for. It was something totally different, and they were ready for it. They needed a change.
Who's that flying up there? Is it a bird? No! Is it a plane? No! Is it the twister?
Now, I have no objection to the twist as such, but it does represent some kind of change in our standards. What has happened to our concepts of beauty and decency and morality?
I tell you now, I'm on mine, twisting from time. You know it, had a little fun, but never on Sunday.
A lot of publicity that it got called it vulgar, you know, because of the gyrations. But it wasn't. It was fun, uninhibited. That's what made it what it was.
The deterioration of manners, taste, and right thinking. A statement made 50 years ago about ragtime. The reaction to the twist has been about as violent as the dance itself. Dancer choreographer Jeffrey Holder says it is not a dance, and it has become dirty. It's synthetic sex turned into a sick spectator sport. Bob Hope quipped, if they turned off the music, they'd all be arrested.
I don't think it's sexy at all. You're knocking yourself out, having a wonderful time, and you're not thinking of sex. What are you thinking of? You're thinking of green fields, blossoms, Venice, a Persian garden. You're thinking of anything in the whole world but sex.
The twist. Some call it a menace. Others call it the harbinger of a new liberation.
Today we have Professor Marshall McLuhan with us to give us his viewpoint.
I don't myself think of it as a hot sort of dance. It looks very, very cool, very casual, like conversation without words.
You mean it's not sexy when you say
No, I would say very cool and very unsexy. I think sexiness belongs to those dances, those more highly specialized dances that have been around a good deal in the past years, in which the whole person is not involved. Now, in a twist, the whole man is involved. All parts of the body simultaneously, but casually, as in conversation, a sort of highly expressive conversational style without words.
You twist?
I have been caught in twisting, yes, with other people without even noticing it. As a matter of fact, we're not very far from it right now, Percy. We're in a state of agitated conversation in which we're getting pretty close to twist. All we have to do is stop talking and use our hands a little more.
Hi again, back like I promised. We're ready to do some more twisting. Turn to the helpful hint section of the instruction booklet. Find it? Good. Now those of you who have partners, stand face to face with enough space between you so you can swing your arms without bruising each other. If you don't have a
With all the publicity surrounding the twist, it stopped being a dance. It became something that could be packaged to sell things. And overnight, the word twist began to appear everywhere, on everything.
A little bit for better balance.
It became a business. It became a very big business.
Working at the Peppermint Lounge, a producer came in and he said he'd like to do a film about the twist. And with twist in the title, he knew he was going to make some money with it. And it was a big drive-in movie hit. It was a fantastic drive-in movie hit.
Hey, baby, that dance got a name?
Can you see what I'm doing?
Yeah, you're twisting yourself into a nervous breakdown.
That's it, brother. The twist. And if you bruise easily, oh, stay away from my hips. Yeah.
So that's what they call it, the twist.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Twist around the clock.
Once again, twisting. Worldwide Chubby Checker in Columbia Pictures twist around the clock. Feel better. Dance longer. Twist into a pair today. The Thomas McCann Twist Booth. Worldwide Chubby Checker in Columbia Pictures twist around the clock. Feel better. Dance longer. Twist into a pair today.
I didn't know where it was going. It became so big, it became a monster.
Oh, when the Saints go twisting in, when the Saints go twisting in, everybody twist, with the twisters, when the Saints go twisting in, oh, around and around and around they go, 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 around
I can finish setting the table?
When you get an itch, then you do the twitch in bedrock. Twitch, twitch.
He's exciting. He's marvelous.
He's Fred. Well, we'll twist around the clock tonight in bedrock. Twitch, twitch.
Whenever Rick and his gang come over to the house for a party, we know they always want us to have plenty of good cold milk on hand. Boy, those kids sure have a lot of vitality.
No wonder they all drink milk.
It went to #1 twice within 2 years. The only record to ever do that. Chubby Checker's version, you know?
Could you believe it?
Say, man, like the gut feeling I told you I had about the twist, it didn't really surprise me that much, you know? Yes, it did. To be #1 twice within 2 years, yes, it did.
No, it didn't take long before the grown-ups trying it. Who's who was buying it all over town. You'll see them a squirming and a worming and a twisting around. It spread like a forest blaze, became a craze that rocked the nation now. Everybody's twisting. There's a hopping and a stopping and a flopping, sacroiliacs a popping. Everybody's twisting. Mop!
Wait, oh yes, wait a minute, Mr. Postman. Wait, hey, Mr. Postman.
One of the writers at Motown said, look, girls, everybody's doing the twist, and we had Please Mr. Postman in '61, so our second one was Twistin' Postman. It didn't go to #1 like Please Mr. Postman, but we were right in the groove, you know, with the twist, you know, Twistin' Postman. You ever saw Postman twisting? he'd be forever delivering the letters, right? Now he's a twisting to the left, twisting to the right, twisting all around and round. If he didn't bring the letter to make me feel better, I was gonna put you down. I'm so glad he came in time to ease this aching heart of mine, 'cause he's a twisting postman. Now that's twisting postman.
Now he's a twisting to the left, twisting to the right, twisting all around and round. If he didn't bring
Hey, it was a dance craze, and everybody, they just went crazy.
I'm so glad he came in time to ease this aching heart of mine, 'cause he's a hey!
You know that once upon a time I didn't need you so. It would have been so easy then for me to turn and go. But now there's no leaving you. I know that for a fact. I'm at the point of no return, and for me there'll be no turning back. I told myself you'd always be a habit I could break. But now a day without your kiss would be so hard to take. You just can't get off a train that's moving down the track. I'm at the point of no return, and for me there'll be no turning back. Once I could have said goodbye, but that was at the start. Now I think I'd rather die than be the one to say we'll part. Maybe you will break my heart, or maybe you'll be true. No matter what the future brings, I've got to see it through. Maybe your love for me is nothing but an no turning back. Yeah, for me there'll be no turning back.
Twist to jest taniec, który wygląda, że masz słomę w spodniach.
社交ダンスと違って相手の体に触れないで踊る新しいタイプのダンス。
Twist is nu weer populair. Lopen op kloppen of het kweken van toppen.
Matata, mambo ya twist yamekuwa hapa milele na milele.
What are the teenagers doing right now, Bill?
This is called the monkey. Just pretend you have two ropes and you're pulling the ropes down. Nod your head yes. Bend your knee. There you go. Now you're doing the monkey.
Am I?
Now, take your right hand, place it up, the palm
Right.
up, place your other hand here.
Yes.
Now, turn this palm over, bring it down, bring this palm up. Now, shake your hips from side to side. This is called a groove. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1.
Oh, you're bringing it.
3, 4. Over.
What am I doing?
In. You see?
In. All right.
You're an adult.
Yeah, I know, unfortunately. There's no kidding anybody.
In, 2, 3.
Everybody was looking for the next twist, the next big thing to do. And all these dances were created. The pony, the monkey, the frog, the fly. The names were unbelievable. Every week they changed. Every week it was something different to do. It was really hard to keep up with them all.
The youngsters are doing a millie movement. It's like the old Charleston. Step forward with your left. Touch your right. Back with your right. Touch your left.
Hey, baby, won't you take a chance? Say that you'll let me have this dance. So let's dance. Oh, let's dance. Go to the twist and knock the mashed potato too. Any old dance that you wanna do, but let's dance. Okay, well now. Oh, yeah.
I was with my dancing partner from the American Bandstand, and it was the summertime. And this big fly came in the house, and we opened the door, and we were kind of shooing this fly out of the house. And we started kidding around that night, and we said, oh, we made up a new dance. And we did. We started dancing and adding steps, and before we knew it, we had a dance. When Chubby Checkers came on the show, Dick Clark came to me, and he asked if I would go backstage and teach Chubby Checkers how to do it so he could go out and perform it. So it was really fun. It was, you know, such an experience to think you did something, and here come, they made a song to go with that dance.
Everybody's doing a brand new dance now. Come on, baby, do the locomotion. I know you get to like it if you give it a chance now. Come on, baby. Let's go to side to side. We're gonna slide to the left, to the right. Come on, come on. But there's a dance spreading around like an awful disease. Oh, well, you shake your shoulders and you wiggle your knees.
probably 62, I got an opportunity to cut a record. My mom was there in the studio when I was recording it. My grandmother was there when I was recording it. I did the song in like 3 minutes flat, and I left. After I listened to it, I said, this is the funniest sounding song I've ever heard in my entire life. This song sounded so weird. To somebody who had always sung, Jesus Keep Me Near the Cross. I never, mashed potatoes, are you kidding? And it was a hit.
The mashed potatoes started a long time ago with a guy named Sloppy Joe. You'll find the stance is cool to do. Come on, baby, gonna teach it to you. Mashed potatoes. Feel the groovy beat now. Mashed potatoes. Come on and twist your feet now, baby. It's so late. Come on, honey. It's the greatest. Come on, baby. Mashed potatoes. And then the strands, they do it. You look correct.
Here I was, known for this really big dance record. The ironic part was, I couldn't do the dance. With the Dick Clark thing, what he would do is he would set up the best dancers that the studio had or that he had at that particular time, and the couples would come in and they'd do it. I'd do just enough to jump back out of the way. And I'd go back and do a little bit more, and then I'd jump back out of the way again. But I was always afraid of falling on my face, to be truthful.
People with tickets for the Motown Review form a single line behind the police barricade. When the doors open, do not run. I repeat, do not run. We will be admitting you one at a time.
Motown started a big dance craze with Mickey's Monkey, which I worked out along with the writer, Mickey Stevenson, and Smokey Robinson and the Miracles. It was such a happy marriage of choreography helping the tune and the tune helping the choreography. It was hard to say which really made the tune a big hit. It was a million seller. One day you would be working on the Monkey, the next day on Hitchhike. Yes, I kept very busy during that period.
Been doing the limbo? About 8 years. And you?
Oh, about 10 minutes now.
How do you like it?
I love it.
Watch me now. Work it out, baby. Well, you driving me crazy.
This is a chemistry lab at Georgia State College, and that young lady was doing a new dance called the Molecule A-Go-Go, the creation of chemistry professor Don Hicks. What's this all about?
The steps to this dance seek to imitate the ways that molecules vibrate. This young lady is one of the newer molecular models. She's a human water molecule in which her hands are representing hydrogen atoms and her head an oxygen atom. And it seems that one of the things that water molecules do is that the two hydrogen atoms simultaneously come toward her head, toward the oxygen atom, pull away. So you see, each dance step actually simulates the way a molecule moves.
And then a different molecule would be a different motion.
That's correct.
Dance steps became very ridiculous, very bizarre. The record producers or whoever was responsible for it were looking for something new and inventive, and this wasn't happening.
And whoa, those swaying hips, they put me in a trance. And all at once, I began to dance. She did a dance, it brought romance, the element.
Pretty soon, people just moved on and kind of said, that's ridiculous. I'm not going to stand there and do that, you know, because I look ridiculous doing it, and I'm not going to do it.
It's Elvis Presley and Bossa Nova, baby.
Everybody's talking about a new way of walking. Do you want to move?
Don't they know it's the end of the world? The mountains high and the valley so deep.
Call me irresponsible.
What do you think of the comment that you're nothing but a bunch of British Elvis Presley?
Oh, it's not true.
It's continuous dancing to the records they're playing. You meet people. It's beautiful. Discotheque is the best thing that could happen.
Dancing became very freestyle, very, very spontaneous. Steps were not as important. It was your own individual interpretation of how you felt the music and expressed that through your body. So dance had really progressed, you know, to a point where the rules were broken, and it's okay, guys, nobody's gonna stop us now because we're all like doing our own thing, and you know, we're out there and there's no going back now.
Very often in the old-fashioned style of dancing, we may not feel particularly in a romantic mood, and yet very often our partner would grab us and dance very close and hold us so closely. And I like this because, you know, we can completely keep at arm's length and dance however we please, and I really like that.
We love to dance. It made you feel alive. It made you feel excited and free. And I think that energy has been carried over. And I think you see that in the dance today, in all the dances that the kids are doing today. It's that same kind of energy, that same kind of feeling.
If you're not moving your hips, it just ain't happening.
Shake it up, baby. Shake it up, baby. Twist and shout. Twist and shout. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on and work it on out. Come on and work it on out. Well, work it on out, honey. Work it on out. Girl, you look so good. You know you look so fine. Child, you know you got me going. Got me going. Just like I knew you would. Come on, I knew you would. Shake it up, baby. Shake it up, baby. Twist and shout. Twist and shout. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on and work it on out. Come on and work it on out. Well, listen, little girl. You know you twist so fine. You know you twist so fine. Come on and twist a little closer. Come on and show me that you're mine. Show me you're mine.
The world's greatest twister.
Got to know how to hold it, like on him rolling. Mashed potato, do the alligator. Put your hand on your hip, yeah. Let your backbone slip. Do the 1, 2, 3, like my little Lucy. Na 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 na, na 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 na. Need somebody to help me say it one time. Na 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 na. You know I feel all right. Huh. Feel pretty good, y'all. Huh. Na 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 na, na 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 na. Come on, y'all, let's say it one more time. Na 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 na, na 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 na. With long tall Sally, twisting with Lucy. Doing the 1, 2, 3. Hold on your back. I like it like that. Do that jerk. Watch me work, y'all. I'll do it. I'll do it. Help me do it. Help me.
Now that you've learned to do the basic twist, all you have to do to become an expert is to follow the directions in the booklet and learn the variations. In no time at all, you'll be a champ twister. Well, so long, everybody. I hope you enjoyed our twisting session. I told you it'd be easy.